We have started recording.
All right, describe where Cardinal is going to teleport in.
Am I technically here?
Sure.
Lexi's technically there.
Why? Oh wait, is
Lexi and Tario are right there.
Does the Cardinal have a button to summon the one dude?
You can summon mine. Yeah.
I was assuming the Cardinal was going to go there, but this works too. I guess. How do I summon you? Do I have a little button?
Just say you can just call me through the void.
Yeah. What's his name? The Alfar?
The Althrar.
The Alfar.
No.
That'd be Laurel.
That's Laurelin.
Laurelin. You want Laurelin in charge of this? You want Laurelin in charge of this?
Laurelin smiling, like strutting with her mask on, and then she's like, "What the frick?
What is going on?" No.
Okay. What's his name? What's the police force's name? Or what who's the guy I'm summoning?
Okay. Oh god, this is spoiling a lot. But this is fine. This is fine.
It's spoiling less since you're coming to me and not me to you, bro.
Yeah, it's spoiling less if I go to you. So what you this is so trash. What the heck? I love it. All right.
Are y'all like? I want to ask before y'all do anything. Are y'all upset with me at all?
No.
No, it sounds really fun. I'm just feeling bad because the campaign might be coming to a close right here. Look, I gotta pee. Okay, I'll be right back.
Bro, why didn't this man pee like earlier?
He did.
Okay.
Give me a second.
Ignore these for now.
Ignore the what?
Ignore certain things happening.
Okay. So, Jamie, do you want to talk about it?
I don't know.
Jamie, I feel really bad.
It's your fault, Jake. This is happening.
I'm sorry. I really do genuinely feel bad.
Okay.
But a part of me also, like, I didn't even think about the implications for Calanthum.
Uh-huh.
Genuinely was just like, Lexi has heard of this thing. It might be a way to save everyone from ultimate doom. That's exactly what went through my head.
All right.
And then later I realized, oh, right, the implications. But Lexi wouldn't know those. So.
Okay, let's change our names. Let's change our names so I can actually remember your name. Let's get out. Where is it? Edit server profile. I am the Cardinal.
This is so weird. Right now we're standing on the ground where neither of you are really the DM.
We're not the DM.
Y'all are both. Y'all are the co-DMs, and I'm the player.
What the frick is happening? Dude, Patisse would absolutely no. Thrick would probably just like be like singing this conversation, dude.
Yeah, I'm giddy. Like these are like.
Oh my gosh!
Eowyn? Oh, I should not know this.
Oh my gosh, that's amazing.
This is big spoils. Okay.
Eowyn, hello.
As if been summoned by the Bifrost, literally straight up from Thor. That rainbow beam that just slaps down and leaves that mark on the ground, right? You see this Valkyrie with these giant golden wings. Reference top picture, but also add that little headdress from the bottom picture, and kind of the same color scheme of the bottom picture, and apply it to the top.
The Ordinal kind of looks at the Cardinal is actually a twin of the Ordinal, to be honest. So I don't know if you want me to describe. It's not too complex right this second. She's wearing a black dress and she has black hair. She's honestly kind of going in casually because she's a lot more casual. She's not doing this, and she's like, you always have to leave this kind of. Thank you for the quick timing, but do you always have to leave that in my library?
It just comes with the job.
Well, I got to. Sorry if you were busy, but these new
freaking happening, dude. What is going on?
These mortals from my Ignoria 774 gave me this brilliant idea. They want to split the timeline into two just because happy endings, you know. But what really inspired me to come on board with this is their ending. They want this universe to get much happier, but you know I'm going to die in about 1,069 years. It should be about now. Well,
Nice.
they want me to. They want when I die for Ignoria to be transferred over to your world, so that it's most likely going to be in danger. It's going
Calandum.
to have a place to stay.
They want Ignoria to come on the Calandum.
That's correct. Is there an issue with that?
Come on to Calandum.
Yes, just come on to command.
On to Calandum.
It'd be a brilliant story. Come on,
Lexi raises a hand. It doesn't really have to be the land, but the people. Just bringing a chance. If we have an unknown, then this is a known.
This is honestly such an interesting idea. I can't believe I thought of it.
You didn't.
I didn't.
Wait. On to Calandum.
Yes, stay with me. Come on.
Lexi starts kaleidoscoping through languages. On to Calandum.
Is there an issue? You have space after, Wait, did the Dragon War happen yet?
It's written.
Eowyn would know everything. So, I mean, like...
Well, how much of the Cardinal and the we exchanged world lore? Yeah, so we don't metagaming, we can just say we know what we know about each other. So we know vaguely, we don't know all the details.
Hi,
Pluto. I screwed with the timeline.
In what timeline?
What did I miss?
In what timeline? Wait, whoa. One moment. In what
Hold on. What did I miss?
year is this going to happen in?
Zaroth, this is,
I can explain.
Lexi, explain. The audience might want an explanation of what's happening.
This is on Twitch. Hello, everyone. I'm a player of both of these two people's campaigns, and I've screwed over both of them. I've just destroyed 2 DMs. And here's how. Go ahead, Pluto.
I'm
about to
really
explain.
wasn't expecting this campaign to go this way.
Dude, no universe. Why did I call it Pieces War, dude?
Pieces. So here's what happened. We were running through a very average campaign, honestly, known as Pieces War, run by DJ here, who is right now the Cardinal, and our adventuring party had recently apprehended a figure operating for effectively time cops, known as the Nominal. Yes, like the number.
The symbolism!
The symbolism. And we were brought outside of our time book, our structure of time, to a place away from it. It's a library. This is a player's perspective. I don't know all the terms. And we were given information about timelines, and the closest we had ever seen to a timeline being rewritten is you had one timeline which was as its screwed up self, and the other one where a perfect life was written for an individual. Both timelines equally existed. So we decided, the party, in particular Lexi and Tariel, and Zartroth has been here. He opted out, though, due to not knowing as much about DJ's world as the rest of us.
Yeah, I personally opted out of making any major decisions because I don't know anything about the worlds, so I'm along for the ride.
You learn it while you go. It's okay.
So we opted for creating these 2 timelines. We said, let's have 2 timelines. Let's have the one that's as is because it must exist by the Ordinals, or by the Cardinals' command. And we wanted our other one. We did not want a copy of 001, which is the original timeline. We wanted 774, our timeline, but its path branches off into a good one. And when asked who should lead this timeline, Tariel gave a "fuck it, me," and henceforth he is now the leader in that timeline. And then it got to, here's the things we want, and then I, in my screwed up mind, said, Lexi doesn't know what happens after the Cardinal dies. But the one guarantee we can give ourselves is a gateway to my other DM here, Jamie, to his world, Calanthum, because Ignoria and Calanthum had crossed over at one point. So Lexi raised her hand and said, at the end, or right before the end, can you take all peoples who are not necessary to the end and place them on Calanthum? Place them on Ignoria's sister. And that is where we sit now, where the Cardinal has called up the... I forget your term, Jamie.
We both do.
What's your head of time police?
It's there is no term for her. It's just Eowyn.
Dude, you two are like complete opposites.
No. Okay, what's your time police called?
Aldertall.
Okay, so the head of the Aldertall, one supposedly lost to time, has made her appearance on somewhere within Ignoria's existence, below Ignoria, below the sea, in a demi-plane. Whole thing that I don't understand. And that is where we stand.
I would draw a map, but we don't have time.
Eowyn,
I'm not talking about.
Eowyn Goldleaf. I'm sorry, Jamie. I'm
geeking out a little bit after that.
Eowyn was. Now I'm gonna switch out of commentator mode. Jamie, was that a character in TJ's campaign?
No, Golden Leaf is Tina's last name.
I know Golden Leaf. Eowyn is someone we've never laid eyes upon her. No one besides you.
She's probably an old queen or something. Honestly, I mean, the Cardinal. It'd be metagaming, and also the Cardinal wouldn't ask her backstory because she probably already knows.
Yeah.
So
where we stand right now is Lexi, Tariel, and Zartroth are standing before the Cardinal, and the Cardinal has summoned Eowyn, and they are determining the fate of this universe.
That's
timeline 774B.
Where were we anyways? What was Cardinal saying? She kept on. Eowyn kept on saying.
Calanthum, you want everybody from. You want everybody.
Come on, think of it. It'd be brilliant as a story. Also, wouldn't think of it second ways. I mean, just put it on one time.
We're not storytellers, you and I. We are protectors of time itself. We are not storytellers.
We are protectors. You're right, and I've been doing a great job of that, and you do a great job of that.
In fact, actually, I don't think you have been doing a great job with this. It seems like you've been messing. Like, why are they even here?
They captured one of my nominals and I guess got their way into here.
Hi, I'm really pissed.
Look, I get it. We have different methods on how we do this, but we both have the same goal. We make sure the timelines do the things that they do and they don't implode, explode, or get worse. Look.
When exactly is Ignoria's populace going to be put on Calanthum, if ever to say yes?
Well, when I die in about 1,069 years. However, we could shove them onto your world at any point in time that you think is reasonable. I'll let you choose, actually, where we put it down. It's only fair also, since there's like a 50% chance that all of my books in my library will be burnt down by the time after my death, and meaning also every single timeline gets destroyed. So it'd be nice if one of the timelines made sense. I mean, think about it. I mean, that's not breaking your time travel code, is it? What is your code again?
Yeah. Let me get up Patisse's.
We are here to protect Calentum itself in any means necessary. If time were to affect this, say somebody casts wish and it was a detriment to Calentum, then that will be stopped by the Aldertal. Or timelines interacting with one another, that is when the Aldertal will step in. But our main goal here is to protect Calentum.
I see. Well, the difference between you and me is...
In every timeline.
That is the difference between you and me. Since I let everyone have a victory once in a while, the demons deserve a victory in this timeline, and Manny deserves a victory in that timeline. I even die in one of the timelines. I'm fair to everyone.
Now listen. The only way I would accept this, the only way, is that if you split Ignoria's population and put them in individual timelines, there is an event happening, 50 Ragna, currently, that I am overseeing, that determines the fate of Calentum itself.
One of these Norians could help you.
I am thinking, I have 3.25 million timelines under my control. Is there a way? What is the population of Ignoria, first off?
Jamie, you can't ask me this question.
What is the population?
By the time of its death?
By the time of its death.
A peaceful timeline probably has a lot of people. What's a reasonable number?
You mind if I ask a quick lore question?
Yeah, what's up?
How the frick did Astra Verdan not die of cardiac arrest?
Because we'll get
Calanthum is a 1.2 gravity, probably, compared to Ignoria.
Dude,
which doesn't have real gravity.
Dude, she's fit, man. She's
just strong. I'm me about to whip out my gravity rules.
Yeah.
Actually, there was going to be like an intentional 0.2 tolerance.
Gravity replicates anything what's on Earth, anyways, even if it's not real gravity.
What is the population of Ignoria?
Okay, can we go out of character for a second and calculate this for a second?
Sure.
So Exforia is about 1,500 miles upwards and 1,000 feet across.
Feet?
Miles. How big is that? Is that like Europe? Is that like Germany or Europe, or what is that?
It's like smaller. That's real small.
That is small, but then I had to think of Urath, which is actually way bigger. Urath is like 2.5 to 3 times the size of Exforia. And then there's the Latu Islands, which is a continent that was eaten, but there's still islands there.
So DJ?
Yeah?
Earth is 7,917.5 miles. All right?
Mm-hmm.
So it's about an eighth of the Earth's total diameter.
That almost tells me nothing because I'm not good with my imagination.
Alright, tell Earth's population.
There's even a world, there's a city in Iraq that's basically at the Suburbans.
Imagine half the moon. I'm kidding.
Wait a minute.
We're doing some calculations, boys. Jimmy, do you have a population list on your own world?
I do, actually.
Do you have it ever changing?
Yeah.
It changed when Mel committed genocide.
Yeah.
And then it changed during the Dragon War.
Dude, it's just on a downward spiral on a constant basis.
Yeah. I think Calanthum in some time in its past peaked, and then it's kind of just stair-stepped its way down.
Edora's actually gained a population, even though it was greater in the Arthenis Empire. Oh, wait, it lost a lot of things during the Dragon Empire, but that's besides the point. Dude, I don't know how to calculate the world's population, dude.
What, we're at like 7 billion right now?
Yeah.
On Earth.
I mean, okay. Let me screen share. I mean, 1,500 up there at the bottom, 1,000 here to here, and then this place is about three times as big this way, and then yeah, I mean it's way bigger. And then there's the Lucky Islands. Maybe I gotta compare this to a place actually. Okay, how big is that? And how big is this continent right here? If it's 1,500, is there any country or continent that I compare Exforia to?
You know, I think you're doing it wrong.
Okay, how do I do it?
Don't do it by landmass. Do it by comparison of like Earth, because landmass, you know, like you can have vast open spaces and nobody lives on them. Remember, so like you probably just do like, oh hey, so Earth is like 7 billion.
You know what? By that time, honestly, okay, if we had only peace, dude, the population might be what we had in the 1900s or like the 20th century.
Let me look. 1950. We'll do 1950. We'll do 1950.
2 billion.
2.5 billion people.
2.5 billion people? Yeah, that sounds reasonable.
2.5.
Or we can be really easy with math and like, what was your, how many talents did you have? We could just...
1 second. Okay. Okay. So you say that you have 2.5 billion at the end of your timeline. I'm
Roughly.
overseeing 3.25 million timelines currently that are in great need of help.
Honestly, I want to say, just because it was like there's no wars, I want to push it up to 3 billion.
3 billion?
Well, yeah, because we're like at present, right? We're at like 7.5 billion, but that's because we killed a bunch of ourselves.
Yeah, it's completely prospered. I want to say it's almost 3 billion. I want to say it's almost 3 billion.
You could push it even wilder, like
Okay.
Yeah, you can push
Four.
it. I think it's reasonable. I don't want to put. It's very low ball and high ball, right?
If you have 3 billion people, then I have 3.25 million timelines that I'm overseeing. That will bring around 1,000 people each timeline. Unless I prioritize the most important timelines. But remember, my oversight is to save Calanthum in every aspect available. Every timeline.
You've been doing a pretty good job with it, I'm sure.
I've let too many die. Already. It was initially 7 billion timelines. And it's now down to 3.25 million. I have let too many die already.
My condolences, of course.
I need this. I need these people. But I
You
don't
need these
know which timelines to prioritize.
Lexi raises her hand.
Well, what I would do. I'd probably put them all in one basket. But Lexi,
Why only do timeline 77-4?
I mean, not every timeline should just transfer over. That probably
That would
no.
be
There has to be some
that
trans.
would be a little bit too much to handle. That the magical properties of moving more than trillions of people to move to out of timelines, that would be
I could use it as my dying magic to.
your dying magic.
I mean, I have to weaken myself before this final fight, anyways, before I die.
Do you
to make it
really need to
fair.
do that?
It's true. You're actually letting yourself.
I'd be a hypocrite if I didn't let myself die.
Do you understand? You are the. Why are you letting yourself die? Isn't okay. This is the difference between our organizations. I'll let you have your jurisdiction. I have mine.
Look. I'd be a hypocrite if I didn't let myself die in one of the timelines. First of all. Second of all, it wasn't entirely my choice. I'm just going along with it. I'm saying too much. Do you have a boss?
Do I have a what?
Do you have a boss?
No, I am the boss.
Well, that's also the difference between you and me.
You have a boss? Why am I talking to you?
I don't think the big man would like to talk to you.
Bring me the big dog. Bring me the big dog. Where is the big dog? Why am
EJ
I
stops
talking to
playing
the
a
little
character.
dog?
Hello.
I can't. I'm not even sure if I could just bring him out here. He only would come on his own volition. Well,
Bring me the big dog. I will not
Lexi
speak.
looked up.
would
Come
that
down
convince-
here, you fucker.
Would that convince you to help work with this plan with me?
No. Bring me the big man,
Or
there is no deal.
Lexi
Okay.
looks up, staring daggers into the cardinal.
a better Bifrost, a bigger Bifrost, okay?
Bigger Bifrost! Bigger
Why
Bifrost!
all of you keep ruining the floors? Come on.
I almost halfway don't want to do this because this is going to be so bad. Do I go through with this, guys? You
Yes.
guys tell me
Yeah,
what's coming.
commit.
You see a guy, he's wearing a NASA shirt.
Are you freaking joking?
Yes, I was right. I was right.
Gym shorts. He's wearing some flip flops right now. He says, "Yo, what's up?"
You a piece of shit.
And he's going to say, "I don't want to. I don't want to hear it at the second." And
Lexi evaporates.
He's not disappeared. Unable to communicate. He's like, "All right, I hope you learned your lesson. Now, if you wanted to talk to me, what's up?"
I expected somebody a little bit more intimidating.
You know what? I think
Just be
you're.
yourself. Just be yourself. You got
Yeah, I got just be myself. Just be myself. What would I? Dude, I don't. I'm gonna act like a god here if I act like myself. Okay. Let me just pretend to be myself. Let me get a character of myself.
Dude, come on. It's just like
Dude, it's just me.
this is my world. I'm just running it how I want. Come on, get off my
Alright.
back, Eowyn.
All right, Awen. Do you want to drop the big guy? I'm right here. This is so funny, honestly. In a cosmic sense, you don't understand what's happening, Awen.
My world is dying. I am the overseer of its final breaths.
Yes, I know what's happening. Are you in the moment where the Sword Boys are like? Are you going to interfere with the Sword Boys? I've heard something about that.
They are a tricky bunch. Yes.
Yeah.
I am sending
yeah.
a couple agents after
I
them.
love Lysander, dude. He's so cool.
It is almost like you play him.
What? No. So, Awen, tell me. I think it'd be freaking cool if Ignore actually entered into a co-anthem. I know your boss.
I am my own boss.
You like to think that. Okay. So, you're down with Ignoria coming into your world?
If I split them evenly, that is around 1,000 people against every timeline. But that will not be enough to save it.
You need more people?
I need more people.
I can make more people. Hold on.
You have a new job, walking the dogs, okay? Okay, so you're coming out and walking?
Yeah, I will. So sorry, I got.
I like to think that all happens in world.
Yeah. Let's back. Sorry. Freaking. I'm like a higher level being. Something happened on the side of me, and you didn't see that, so it's kind of awkward that I talked like that. This is all awkward, isn't it? If you need more people, I could easily write more people into existence.
But there is a big if. I cannot interfere too much.
So you do have a boss. That sounds like you have a boss.
No. If I interfere too much, the timeline will cripple itself and die. Okay,
well, what's the limited amount of people I could send to you? Unfortunately, I can't control your timeline. I'm like a god of this world, but I can't. There's only so much I can control in that world.
There is a certain amount of strain each timeline can have. The most strong, that can handle the entire population of Ignoria, is one that I am personally...
Personally what?
Have no hope for.
Have no hope for it. Okay, we could send a lot of people there if you want. Honestly, I feel like it's a cooler story if it don't get sent everyone to everywhere at the same time.
I have let too many timelines die.
You're not technically real, but I do feel sorry for every single one of your timelines and stuff like that. I mean, and you had a bad day, so can I help you out here? Just say the word, I'll snap it into existence. As long as it's not like meddling with your universe.
Nah.
I'm limited sometimes with what I could do.
I am almost tempted. There are two times that Calantham will need that population. Two
times.
One, they are still home. Two, they are nomads.
Okay, so
I have no jurisdiction off of Calantham.
Jurisdiction off Calantham, so I can't understand real well through this accent, and it's hard to hear in this universe. You're fine as long as so you're fine as long as they don't have a home. I could send them to you, or you don't want them to be summoned with a home.
Split the population. Split them. One half goes to one timeline. Other half goes later in that timeline.
So 1.5 billion one part and then a second part?
Yes.
All right. I mean, I can make more, but if you're so sure to tell me I'm going to break down, I trust you. I mean, you probably know more than me. Not really, but I mean, actually you do probably know.
Relieve stress for the timeline. Increment them slowly. About... What would make sense?
And you don't want them any homes, any buildings?
About 1 million at a time.
About a million at a time. Okay, yeah, that sounds fine by me. I could do that. That's really easy.
This has never happened before.
I'm not the Ordinal. But I kind of decided everything about her and created her. She was a little bit sorry that she sent the Valkyrie to their deaths. So I mean, it's kind of making up for it, right?
Sisters.
It's kind of making up for it. No.
No.
Okay. Well, I don't know what to tell you, man.
Oh, if I don't get the chance, thank you. You know, they
I
did
thought,
get
I thought
sent.
your mouth was gone. I'm gonna be honest.
Oh no, Lexi doesn't know about the Valkyrie because it hasn't happened yet.
Oh shoot, never mind.
Well, then she
I
got it in
can't-
the butts. If she got it in the butts, it's show.
It's because that happened in the past, right?
No, it happens in the future.
It happens in the future. Then I wouldn't know. Never mind.
But you did read the butts, so you could have known everything. DJ is gonna look at Aelin. So is that all you want? I feel like I could do more here.
Wait,
Feels like you're being limited.
ah. This is Jamie now. This is Jamie.
Oh, I see. You like DJ's cosmically understanding what's happening here.
We will only take one world.
Only one world?
Only
You sure?
Yes.
Sounds like you're being limited by something. You sure you don't have a boss? I think you have a boss. You just don't know it.
I have a boss.
You have a boss?
I don't have a boss.
You don't have a boss. Okay.
I don't have a boss.
You don't have a boss.
We will only take one world, and we'll only apply it to one timeline.
I feel like, what about all those other timelines you're really worried about? Are you sure?
There's only one. That means
That's
more to
good.
me.
You're playing favorites with timelines? That's interesting. That's interesting. Actually, that's really interesting. You know, this is almost this is completely meta, but I guess that makes sense here. Are you related to Tia?
Tia?
Yeah, Tia. I kind of knew her, kind of don't. I know about her, and yeah, kind of.
Tia's my daughter 4 generations down.
Oh, okay. You got a really interesting backstory. The funny thing is, I know almost everything about my world, except sometimes I don't. But I don't know much about your world sometimes. It's super interesting, though, sometimes.
I will only commit this to one timeline.
All right, one timeline. 3 billion people you could use. Yeah, that sounds good to me.
I will start incrementing them slowly, and if it becomes into too much strain on my timeline, I will stop it immediately.
Hey, okay. Look, you ever need my help? Just phone me up. I can transport to your world. Actually, I could do that. I just need to be phoned before I come in. You know.
Do you want me to show you around Calentum?
Dude, yeah, I'd love to be shown around Anthem, actually.
What time would you like to go to?
Give me a second. Jake, what time would you like to go to? And Jake's not here, but Jake, I'm talking to the void.
A time you would like to go to for Calantha?
Yeah, Golden Moose just Aelin's
Jamie?
offering.
Jimmy, I kind of want to do something I wrote.
Okay.
I kind of want to show him that
Okay.
Jamie, just stop me if I'm doing too much.
because it would make him correct, and just give him that little snippet and leave.
Hey, Golden Moose, Aelin,
Jamie, you can cut this right here. Like,
No. It is so.
The DJ bit's not too much because this is actually the real.
DJ,
Yeah.
ask about the other sides of the moon.
What about the other sides of moon? You know, I have interesting secrets about my moon. Did you know there's an AI supercomputer up there in ancient moon colonies? Do you have ancient moon colonies? Or something on the backside of the moon? Anything interesting? Did you want to trade moons?
No.
No, okay.
Come with me.
Okay. He freaking high fives that hand and kind of is ready to teleport.
And then the Bifrost happens and they're zipped out.
And we land.
Do I take over narration?
Sure.
Dude, what is this session? It's hilarious.
So, DJ, you're taken to the other side of Calantham's nearest moon,
Mm-hmm.
and what you see before you
Is it
are
big
ships.
penis?
No. That would have been way funnier. What you see are a bunch of ships, and should I tell the time frame for this? You see an incoming ship, and it looks like it's about to crash land. You'd be informed that right now is Let me do the math real quick. I have the math. Give me 1 second.
Dude, it's so weird role playing me, dude. It's unbelievably difficult to role play myself.
You're told it is exactly 8 years before the present party, and that this is an operation of aliens.
Dude,
known as
the all right, dude.
And these are the Kuldrathun. Kuldrathun. And they are studying the inhabitants of Calanthum. They've been there for a long time, and now they have decided that up close studies, and they've been at it for a time, but the one crashing right now has a mind flare in it that's nearly destroyed the inside of their ship. And you're notified this is the beginning of a new phase for these aliens.
You know, Alien, like, I'm not 100% sure what I'm looking at, but my friend, you don't know him, wanted to check this out.
1 minute.
Yeah, what's up?
Can I actually exchange something?
Yeah, let's go for it, man.
We get to know. I allow this,
You want this?
but I get one thing.
You want a favor? Wait, isn't this a favor technically?
No.
I guess it's a mutual benefit for you.
One thing.
What's up?
I want Dazzle.
Of course you want Dazzle. Actually, no, I knew you wanted Dazzle. All right, sure. You want me to, like, pop? How do you want it to work? Like, you want me to resurrect him and send him there? Or you want to, before we got fired?
On his way. And I was actually going to send this to you. But this is I just totally made a connection that could totally work.
Okay.
On his way to Alexander the Invincible Overlord.
Yeah.
He's going to
Got a
change
wreck
his
on
name.
that.
And he's going to go by the name of Garwin.
Garwin.
And he's going to be the protector of a certain forest of mine.
I mean, he wasn't a big fan when I shoved on the role of saying that's Baylor. Not your Baylor. Don't get confused with my Baylor. But, you know, you could ask him if he wants to.
Give me Garwin.
All right. DJ just summons him in my hand. He's like, here you go.
What is going on?
Oh, it's so funny. It's so fun to be like an all-powerful god.
Oh, also that ship.
It's stressful for you because you're not as powerful as me. I mean, it's stressful for me sometimes. So sometimes I don't know the answers to my own world, and I have to make it up as I go. You don't understand. This is unrelatable.
If y'all are still on the moon, that ship, it looked like it was about to crash, and then it seems to recover itself just before a landing.
Yeah, dude, we're just talking about this movie. I passed out on this space. All right. Yeah, this is good talking to you, Aeon.
Another one.
Oh,
Sorry,
which
it's
one?
just things that are just coming. To
Dude, just ask me and it will be given. I can do anything I want except if I do too much, like I blow up Calanthum, there's another guy who's going to say, you have a boss. You just don't know you have a boss. So anyways, like...
Okay.
I mean, it'd be really scary if I cognitively told you that you're not as real as you think you are. Sorry, go on. I don't want to give you a... I'm saying too much, and can I rewrite time here? Do I have that power? Jamie, do I have that power? Can I just rewind a few seconds, Jamie? No?
Okay.
Yes?
Okay.
All right, good. All right. Sorry, Owen. So yeah, Dazzle, what's the other paper you wanted?
This is so trash.
They're talking about this game of drinking DJing because but you asked for my big man, so here's the biggest man. So, Aowen, what's your other favor?
Unless we never meet again.
I was actually going to say if you wanted to have a tea or something. I mean, I don't drink tea, but it's not like I'd actually be drinking tea because nothing I drink here actually makes any sense. You know what I mean, everyone?
Where Calanthum and Ignoria cease to be sister planets.
But I mean, I like Ignoria and Calanthum being sister planets.
Ignoria is also not a planet.
You're being told by a bigger boss. Who are you? What's your thought process
This is my
here?
own version.
Why?
If they are put on Calantham, that is it.
Well, what's telling? Come on, give me a reason.
Because there are plans.
There are plans. You have plans to save Ignoria, and you don't. It's just I really like Ignoria, and you know, we can do this in the past, right? And let's pretend this is like a movie series. I could do a prequel, and I can combine with the Ignoria a little bit more. Calantham a little bit more, right? Fine. All right. So we're meeting again in the past. I got my hand out for your handshake.
Fine. And
All right, man. All right, man. You're welcome for the people and Dazzle and stuff, and thanks for being understanding. Well, I'm really thanking the person behind you. And like kind of past Eowyn. Yeah. So.
The end of this. Or is this recorded?
This is recorded.
Okay, cool. I have to go because my mom just sent me a text.
This is about the end, unless we're going to do something whack in a second. So, Eowyn, is that the end? I mean, I don't have to get going, but I mean, if you have nothing else for me and I got nothing else for you, I mean, to be honest, I'd like to meddle more with your world, but I think you don't want me to meddle more with your world. I could basically save your world if you want, but I guess you have plans.
I have plans.
That's fair, because I don't even want to help your world that much because it's way cooler not to help your world out and like see what happens and like you want to understand. All right, I guess I'm going on my way. Is there anything else you want to show me in Calantham or anything? Or,
What do you want to see?
are you just gonna show me anything I asked for, dude?
Yeah. One thing.
I almost thought I'd have a fight with Tiamat for just 5 seconds and I'll rewind time after that. But I think that would be too much to ask for, so I don't even know how to do
A little bit too much to ask for.
Too much to ask for. I know. Yo, Jake, you got anything else to ask for? Something interesting?
I mean, there's so many secrets you could ask for. Literally any character, any person.
I guess I'm. You just want to take me, right? You're not gonna make me let me interfere or anything.
No.
Yeah, I mean, I respect your decision because technically the person behind you could stop me. So, and I've already overstepped my boundaries. Can I see what Vanen is? I'm interested. If not, it's fine. I'll see eventually.
You will see eventually.
Okay, that's fair. Is there anything else? Is there something cool you want to show me?
Yeah, Jamie, what do you
Come
want?
on, dealer's hand. Come on, show me something cool. I feel so cool. It's like going on a field trip.
What do I want to show you guys?
Do you think we could make an elevator system in the past where like an elevator to get to Ignoria to Calantham?
I'll show you something. All right, let's go to Skullguard for a second.
Skullguard. Okay, I have no idea what that is.
Skullguard is a desert continent on Calantham.
Why there? Because we don't mess with any of those continents except Soteria.
You'll see.
I see? Okay, show me.
And
I'm gonna high five the freaking Elwyn again. Bifrost, dude.
Bifrosted. You see, like, have you ever seen Okay, so this is around the time of freaking the Stars Party, right?
Yeah.
And what you see, are these freaking colossal moving cities. Have you seen Mortal Engines?
Dude, I just watched a recap of that. The one with London eating the one thing.
London.
Dude, I just watched the recap this morning.
You see these giant moving cities that just roll around on these like colossal wheels, and you see like Mad Max stuff and all that kind of stuff.
Dude, anyway, this is pretty cool. Does this help at all for like the Stars Party or saving Calantham, or is just something cool you wanted to show me?
Oh no, I'm sure the big boss will have you run a prequel campaign somewhere.
Hey, so there is a big boss. You do have a boss. I'm inside check. Inside check on the What's our modifier, Jamie? What's our modifier?
There is no big boss, but I'm sure you'll play somewhere here in prequel campaign.
You have a boss. Okay, you're talking so much. You know more than you're letting me on to. and I can't read your mind. I mean, no, the big boss
This is
behind you.
definitely not canon. This is definitely not canon. I'm cutting the line. This is not canon.
Which part do we understand?
This conversation.
Okay, so that part or like the main part? Or that
Hey
part are we doing?
DJ, what's going on? And all of a sudden, Jamie appears out of the podcast. Hey DJ, what's
Dude,
going
that's
on?
not, but that's not technically inaccurate. That can happen.
That can't happen. Hey DJ, this is where the
Just tell me
prequel
what-
campaign's gonna happen.
Okay. All right. Got it. All right. Anyways. Wait. I need a battle cry. And then, like, you just see the Bifrost bigger than you just teleport me into the atmosphere, into Noria. And that's where we're ending my campaign. I guess we're gonna make some. Let's make some. Let's make some epilogues. You want an
Yeah,
epilogue?
can we have like an epilogue? Like,
Should we wait for Sam?
we